Greetings, Bible nerds! It is I. Oops. It is I, your friendly neighborhood comic artist, Artsy Bible nerd. All right, we're gonna do some inking. Oh no! All right, so what I'm trying to do is do some inking and concentrate on doing that, as well as watching my Phillies. They're losing 3-0 in the top of the second inning. Maybe I'm going to turn that off. Maybe I don't want to watch the loss happen. Uh, all I have to do is win one more time to get to the World Series. That's all they need to do. But maybe I won't be able to handle it. All right, so let's continue with something else. Let's change the subject to something else. Let's start drawing. So this past Sunday was a very, very good day. So I've shared already that I'm looking for a new church. I've been going to this church called, well, I'm not going to tell you because doxing, don't want to give you too much information. But anyway, this church is many people that I know from before. There are many people who previously went to my church who are currently going to this church. So I bumped into two of those families, and there's a third family that I know that I already know that goes to this church. So it was not the worst place I could have shown up, not the worst place I could have gone. So my wife has yet to. I forgot to give some hair to this side of the neck. My wife has not been coming with me. She's been watching online because we don't want our son to get too attached to uh, any people that we're going to be leaving anytime soon. So here's that message. Here's that memory message. It keeps memory usage is increasing. The system may cause the system to shut down. Without warning. I don't know why that is happening. I have to figure out why that memory message is happening. I think we need a little bit more darkness over here on this side of the chin. Oh. So, Sunday was a good day. Good day for everyone involved. And then, not only that, but I was invited, actually, my son was invited over to someone's house. The parent of this child invited my son over to dinner. And I mean, when I say invited my son, I mean this woman met our son and fell in love with him. And we were invited since we may as well come over because we're his parents. Since we're going to drive him there, we may as well come in for dinner as well. But she was quite the hostess, quite the hospitality giver of hospitality. Not only were we over there, but members of her family were there, members of her people just kept on dropping by. People just kept on popping in. As if this happens every day, as if this is always happening. I would love to be one of those households. I would love to be one of those households that are always having people over. I personally am not one of those households. That is not happening at our house. Just realize I can't see the chat. If anybody's talking to me, I wouldn't be able to see it. I forgot to put the chat up on the screen because, first things first. First things first is to get the baseball game on the screen while you're streaming. So my Eagles won last night. 2 5-1 teams duking it out together. Only one will remain 5-1. Well, only one will win. Only one can win at a time. And it was the Eagles. It was dramatic until the fourth quarter. It was all over. All it was all done except for what's the saying? The fat lady started singing in the fourth quarter. Not over till the fat lady sings. Well, this fat lady had to go somewhere apparently because she started singing in the fourth quarter. So I have finished the Emmaus podcast. I'm caught up to date. I started listening. I don't remember when I started listening. I do remember it was during the pandemic, so it was like 2020, maybe 21. So that was either 2 or 3 years that I've been listening to this podcast every single day. Sometimes one episode, sometimes 2 episodes, sometimes 3 episodes, depending on how short those episodes are. But I'm done. I have finished, and now looking for a new podcast. I started listening to C.S. Lewis podcast. Not sure. Not sure if I'm going to continue listening to that podcast or not. Pardon me while I knock on the ceiling, because someone's jumping in the living room. I told them that I was streaming. Apparently, somebody forgot. Rolling. So I'm starting to think. I'm thinking. There's some things that I would like to work on. Some things that I would like to learn. So I would like to learn how. I would just like to learn a few words in Hebrew. And I think the way to do that is the way that you're supposed to learn Hebrew is one word at a time, like from the first word of the Bible to the second word of the Bible, third word of the Bible. So I already know that in the beginning is all one word, Bereshit. But I don't know the second word. I don't know the next word after that. Hey, Johnny and Vicky. Hello, Johnny and Vicky. Johnny and Vicky, first time chatter. Johnny and Vicky made me, well, Johnny made me cry. I don't know if Vicky usually streams with you. You made me cry like a grown man. Made a grown man cry, talking about the way that you proposed to your wife in the cemetery. So anyway, this is what I'm working on. This is Joseph confronting his brothers because they made him walk so far from Shechem to Dothan, and he's confronting his brothers here, and his brothers are like, "Oh yeah, so take you better catch these hands because we're going to throw you into that cistern behind you." So I need more brothers. I have one, two, three, four, five, six brothers right now. I need four more brothers to make it 10. So right now, we're going to work on inking this robe. Oh, you know what? I should really set up. That's the other thing I should have had ready to go. I do have a YouTube video. Let's see if I can. Did you do that whole thing? Why, yes. Yes, I did. This is all me. I've been working on this book for almost 3 years, almost 4 years, actually. Uh, Thank you. Thank you very much. Allow me to show you